New information this morning on a grain bin accident in Stutsman County. Deputies tell Valley News Live that a woman trapped inside the bin has died. They say co-workers lost sight of the woman last night as they were working on a bin of sunflower seeds near Pingree.
Rescuers cut a number of holes in the structure before finding her body. The sheriff's office is not yet releasing her name, but they do say that she is a 56-year-old woman from Montpelier, North Dakota. Police are asking for help identifying other people who might have been involved or witnessed a deadly assault in South Moorhead last week.
32-year-old Cameron St. Clair and 35-year-old Aaron Sunby have already been charged in connection with the death, but police believe someone else might have witnessed what happened. Court documents say Richard Stephen was attacked and died of his injuries. Moorhead police are also asking for help identifying this woman, picture on your screen. They say she was caught on camera tampering with a vehicle a week ago yesterday.
Police say she was also spotted stealing a blue Chevy Blazer with Minnesota plates, which is still missing. You should contact Moorhead police with any information that might help with this case. Lock it up and keep an eye out. That's the word from Fargo-Moorhead area police after dozens of package thefts and vehicle break-ins in recent weeks. Dispatch logs show 32 stolen packages have been reported in Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo in the last 2 months. That's compared to 12 last year at this same time.
Dispatch logs also show 88 vehicle break-ins in 2 months. Police remind you to keep your garages closed, the doors locked, and the valuables inside your house.
It's now 9 minutes before 7. Let's get a check of that First Alert Storm Team forecast with Nathan Hopper.
Good morning, Lisa and Jordan. Yes, plenty of clear skies out there. If you have stepped out already, have the sunglasses handy this morning and all day today. A look at our Dakota Magic Casino Skycam shows a little bit of a breeze out there this morning, but plenty of sunshine, abundant sunshine, you could say, across the valley this morning. Satellite and radar shows just a few rain showers there just outside Bemidji, exiting Beltrami County. No concerns for you for this morning. Temperatures, though, may need a light jacket there, 40s and 50s to start the day. But of course, once that sunshine gets to work, you can shed the jacket as temperatures will warm nicely through this afternoon. As you see by lunchtime, we are watching some moisture, though, moving into our northern Minnesota neighborhoods around lunchtime. Winds northwest around 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting around 20 by lunchtime, seeing some 70s there by lunch. Now, going toward dinner time, expecting 70s in the southern valley, 60s in the northern valley. But where we do see, of course, those oranges on the map there around 5 p.m., could see some showers or storms, and some of those storms could be on the strong side with some locally heavy rainfall and some gusty winds. Winds will be out of the northwest at 15 miles per hour. So maybe a little tough on the golf course or out and about today with those winds gusting 25 to 30 miles per hour. By 8 p.m., any showers or storms exit toward the east and things quiet down again for us by 8 p.m. tonight, 60s and 70s hanging on by 8 p.m. But we do expect it to be cooler tomorrow night than it was this morning. As you see by 4 a.m. there, expecting temperatures in the 40s to 50s to start off our Friday morning. Hometown forecast shows those 60s off toward the north, a little bit cooler north, with again that better chance of showers or storms in northern Minnesota, but where the sunshine is plenty abundant, expecting 70s, could see some low 80s in the warm spots in the southern valley this afternoon. In the days ahead, expecting things to stay dry and quiet for us through the weekend, with 70s through the weekend as well. Could see some PM showers on Sunday, but Monday we warm back up into those low 80s, and we stay in the 80s for the rest of the week. Our Devin Fry has been watching traffic conditions for us, and he has your traffic on the move.
Thanks, Nathan. We're finishing up our drive for this hour on the only roadway that's really been facing a regular traffic flow today. We're on I-94. We're heading west toward Bismarck. You can see up ahead of me here past this truck, it's definitely busier here on the westbound lanes of I-94 than what we've seen on other roadways. It does tend to dissipate a little bit around the tri-level interchange. It's also busy over on the east side of I-94 as well. So I-94 looking busier. When I was on I-29 earlier, there was nobody else around me really. We're going to get a good look at the roadway, see how that's progressing so far right now. But overall, as long as you're not taking I-94 and avoiding construction areas, you should be fine this morning. We have a new road closure in effect on 17th Avenue South. That's going to be closed between 16th and 17th Streets, so watch out for that one. Also, for our drivers up in Grand Forks, expect some lane closures on North Washington Street and Gateway Drive today. A little special warning for our drivers up north. We're going to keep checking out the roadways, but for now, for your traffic on the move, I'm Devin Fry.
The Monoman County Sheriff's Office is investigating a possible case of child abuse, but many family and friends of the victims say what happened was just an accident. Deputies were called to the 2200 block of College Road in Mahnomen on Monday. A 3-year-old girl was airlifted to a Fargo hospital that afternoon, and the sheriff says they're investigating a report of alleged abuse.
According to a GoFundMe for the victim's family, the girl hit her head on a coffee table and then fell unconscious. It says she had to have emergency brain surgery to relieve swelling and remains in critical condition with heavy sedation. Family and friends say the child's mother would never lay a hand on her daughter, and they want people to refrain from judgment until further information comes out from the investigation. Protesters in Minnesota have pulled down a statue of Christopher Columbus outside the state capitol amid continuing anger over the death of George Floyd. They threw a rope around the 10-foot bronze statue yesterday afternoon and pulled it off its stone pedestal.
The protesters said they consider Columbus a symbol of genocide against Native Americans. They said they had tried many times to remove it through the political process, but without success. There's a mass testing event planned today and tomorrow for COVID-19. The event will be held at the Fargo Dome from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. The tests are free and insurance will not be processed.
Appointments are not required, but it is strongly encouraged to complete an online screening questionnaire in advance. If you test positive, you will be notified by phone within 72 hours. A link to that questionnaire can be found by clicking on this story on the VNL News app. In North Dakota, that state is reporting 40 new cases along with 1 new death linked to the coronavirus. The victim was a woman in her 80s from Cass County with previous health issues. There have been 73 deaths related to COVID-19 in the state. There are 386 active cases in North Dakota.
19 more people have died from COVID-19 in Minnesota, bringing the death toll now to 1,236. Of those deaths, 984 happened in a long-term care facility. 31 of the deaths are considered probable, meaning a positive test just isn't on file. 352 more people are diagnosed with the virus, bringing the active case count to 2,958.
If you're looking for that summer hobby and enjoy clubbing on the greens, you can look like a golf pro with just a little bit of practice.
The Valley Today's Callie Hubbard joins us live from the Osgood Golf Course this morning with more on this pandemic-friendly sport. Good morning, Callie.
Hi, good morning, Lisa and Jordan. Yeah, a lot of people were bummed out this summer when they found out a lot of their activities and favorite events were canceled. So if you want to get out of the house and still be able to socially distance, head on out to the golf course. Lisa Schwinden is here. She's giving golf lessons, and you guys are doing things a little bit differently now with the pandemic.
Yeah, you won't notice too many differences here. Lots of stuff is regular. Driving range is open. Short game practice areas are open too, so you can come out and use those anytime. Only difference really you'll see is that we've spread our tee times out from 8 minutes to 10 minutes, so a little bit more time for you to play the first hole before the next group tees off. We ask that you book your tee time online at fargogolf.net just to make it easier. And then we're just sanitizing things after use. Range buckets, range balls, riding carts. So not a lot of changes from our normal operation.
Yeah, so if you like driving the golf cart, Lisa, I think you had mentioned that too. You can do that and not have to worry because you guys sanitize the golf carts too.
Yeah, we sanitize them after every use, every round. So we're allowing 2 players to ride in a cart. Some places are different as far as what the expectations are, but for us, it's pretty much normal play when it comes to golf carts.
And golfing can be a little intimidating if you're new to the course, but you kind of preach that, you know, it's okay, just relax, have fun.
Yeah, this needs to be comfortable, it needs to be fun. If you're struggling or you're in pain when you play, come get a lesson. We've got lots of options. I've got a lot of instructors on staff right now. Lessons for juniors, seniors, kids, beginners, intermediate, advanced. Go to my website, golfwithlisa.com, to book a lesson directly with me or to see our other instructors too, and their email addresses, and you can book directly with them as well.
Okay, and she's also, is it PGA
Master Professional, yep.
Okay, so she knows her stuff. She's pretty good, guys. So if you want to come on out here,
you want to learn from the
best.
best.
This is the place to be.
I love it. Callie Hubbard reporting live from the golf course. Thank you. Tough assignment for her today. It looks gorgeous out there. West Acres Mall is taking another step in its COVID-19 reopening plan. The mall is extending hours starting today.
So if you don't want to golf, you can go shop. The new hours are 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Sundays. Individual store hours may vary, so you are encouraged to contact those specific stores to get the most current information.
And let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Here's today's question. Over 600,000 towels are stolen from hotels every year, making them the #1 stolen item. But we want to know, what's the second most stolen item from hotels?
The answer is batteries from the remote control. I've honestly never even thought about taking the battery from a remote control.
That takes a little more work.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one, but hey, whatever floats your boat. Anyway, we here on the Valley today want to thank you for tuning in to watch our coverage. We want to reassure you that we're working hard to make sure you are staying informed, and you can do that by going on the Valley News Live website, the VNL News app, or our Facebook page, all for free.
Remember, the Valley Today rolls on. You can join us right now on the Fargo CW.